yawning. That's what we're up to. Okay, guys, we're just outside of timeout here, and we're just going to head down to some beach stuff down the road, just down here. Now, there's some on the other side of the highway as well. Some beach driving and some tracks. If you guys want to come down here for a bit of a play one afternoon or one weekend, there's plenty of little tracks you can find, ranging from, I would say, beginner to advanced. As well as if you want to test your tyres and your vehicle down on some sand, there's some nice off beach sand driving just down here on the edge of the Murray. We're just simpling it today. Alright, so now we're just going to slot it into drive and screw it on.
Can you change that into S to just... I'll just actually keep it E1. Use the SP off.
This looks going to be alright?
Yeah, it should be right, yep. Yep.
That one back up and running?
Huh?
That one back up and running?
Yeah, all good there. You'll be able to do it here, just as you're coming around, just give it a little bit more, but don't completely turn. Should be alright.
So I should be able to just swing around. Traction before. I with sand, generally when you're in a track, you generally have to stay in the track.
That's a lie. I've never stayed in the track. Yeah, stay in the track.
You always told me to stay in the track.
Yeah, if you're worried, you know, if you want to get speed and you want to travel, yeah, just go straight up that. Cross track doing its wonderful thing.
All right. As you can see, guys, a lot of these tracks around here are pretty much beginner to intermediate, I would say. There is a
right.
with a good speckle of advanced tracks here and there too.
Go through that if you want a bit of excitement. It's really hard to get the drone here, guys, because I run ahead of Walt. Hey. I don't think you'll be able to do the left side easily, but I think if you're tracking this side you'll be fine for a bit of fun. Change it to E5, the throttle controller. No, wheel, you want this wheel over here? Back it up, start again, get your passenger wheel on this side. We'll see if we can do this track first, because this side's gonna be a bit steep coming up here. But this side, I think it should be alright if you just... One second. Big rookie mistake already, and this shows you how I'm not a cameraman. Need my UHF.
What channel?
32, bring it up.
Rookie spotter error.
Language. Alright, off you go. Nice and slow. Okay, nice and slow up this, and he goes slow, and he goes...
Just a second.
I think we're digging.
Yeah, that's alright. I want you to throttle and keep throttling. I just want to see if what TrueTrac will do here. Keep going higher, 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 higher. More, 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 more. So, that's actually a good example of how the TrueTrac changes the conditions here. Because he was fully stuck on this side, as you guys seen. And he wasn't gonna, like, he definitely, it was struggle. The cross track was struggling to pick up there. But then you saw straight away with the more revs, slowly and slowly, TrueTrac also slipping in. He gave him enough turn on this side to get him up without any trouble. I don't know what fell over from in there, but you weren't stuck. I wasn't worried. I just had to figure out. I wanted to make sure you were one wheel definitely stuck.
It was a bit more sketchy when the front wheel dropped in. It felt like the back picked it up.
Yeah. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Like off the deck.
Alright.
Right or left?
Right.
So that wouldn't work in my car though.
No, it wouldn't. That's right.
I guess I would have to back it up and give it some bickies.
You would have to give it more bickies, yeah.
Trying to get up.
But if you go any more bickies, oops.
Don't push the button.
If you go any more bickies, you run front bar scraping hard from the soft line. That's all. That's fine. I thought you might need a bickies, but you actually didn't, because when you got stuck, I'm like, we got full traction on the driver's side.
Side was fine. Yeah. It felt like I tracked.
Yeah, but you have to, the way to get the limited slip to start working, that you know, that weird noise you start hearing in the back, it's slipping, and you kind of want to keep it. The more you give it, the more it'll go. But we were relying on the front wheels to brake, because if your front wheels don't brake, okay, all your power is going to the front. This is the problem in the all-wheel drive.
Yeah. Okay.
Until the front cross track kicks in, you're gonna actually get no re-LSD action. That's a lot of things people won't understand, which is why we need you to accelerate a little bit more, because it gets cross track going a little bit, and that's why I want to do an E5 as well, so you can gradually throttle it in. What's that?
I'm going to turn that back off here.
Ah, that's right. It's just on sand. Sometimes if you're starting to sink in sand and you want more power, having a throttle control set on economy 5, it's going to take a lot more time to get the RPMs up. That's why you switch it back to a flat standard. And I don't really use performance modes on the throttle control at all, unless I'm looking at a hill and I'm at the bottom of it and I'm looking, oh yeah, that's gonna need a bit more go off the bat here. So pick one, anyone.
Chris and Wal off on another adventure. Kind of like Shrek and Donkey. Your donkey.
My donkey.
You're a bit of an ass.
I'll take that. That's a good one, I like that.
Oh, I set that up so far back.
Can't argue that one.
I set that up so well. Which makes me Shrek, so you know.
Yeah, layers, right?
Yeah, layers.
So in case you guys ever want to come out here, we're literally just on the coast of the Victoria side, next to the Murray River, right up near Tocumwal, I'm not sure how they pronounce it. And you are allowed to drive on the beach on this side. of sand, but
That's right, I can draw off the edge of that. That's a cliff.
no hand winch too. Just keep that in mind. I'm not too worried, but like generally, if you get stuck and it's relatively, you know, relatively, even if it's on an angle a little bit like that, just a set of max tracks on one side, you'll be on your way.
Here we go. Sand.
I might jump out here. Here's some nice soft sand. So we'll get him to turn off E5. So he's got off the throttle. Turn off your E5 off your throttle controller.
I push down or the M?
Work it out. Press buttons until stuff happens. You want double line.
Yeah, it's off.
On your word, just have a bit of a slow maneuver. Let me grab my UHF again. Hang on. Rookie camera person. I'm thinking more about the conditions, not filming. All right, on your way, nice and slow as we go. Want to see how slow we can actually go without getting stuck on 30 psi in sand. I mean, going down will be easy, but we'll just go slow anyway, and then we'll just do a turn up the end there and come back up and see if you can climb this really, really slow.
I think it's really soft, or maybe not.
A little bit soft there, but that's pretty solid down there. So if you want to turn around, yeah, it's not super soft, guys. It's just a little bit in little parts, as you can see there. Drive right up to here, Wal, for a sec. You want to drive right up to here.
It's pretty soft down there.
That's okay. Now steer towards me more. Yeah, yep, keep steering, yep. Now give it more sticks and go towards your driver's side and try and climb up slowly. Yeah, more stick, keep going. Now straighten it back out to me, towards me. No, stop. See if you can back it out exactly the same way you went. Give it more. You're gonna need to give it heaps more than that. Keep going. More stick. Keep going. Yep. Now what I want you to do, just stop. These are very important instructions here, because this is how we're gonna get stuck. What you're going to do is change it to P5. And once you're in the P5 setting, you're going to look at me with your wheels and pick up a bit of speed. Now, as you're coming up towards me, you're going to power up even more and slowly steer up towards that direction up there. All right, this is very important, because if you don't pick up some power movement towards me before you turn, you're not going to get up. You're going to end up turning and get no turn with the wheel spinning, and it's going to get you stuck.
The wheel's pointing towards you now?
So not really. Bring it right now, back towards you. Yep, about there. Now you need some serious power to get some speed here. Yep, keep going. Right up you go. Yep, that's the way. Yep, there we go. Keep it going. Straight wheels. All right, now stop. Now back it up, full throttle down backwards. Now, stop. Now full throttle forwards, exactly the same track where you flatten it out. Now, stop. It is a little bit soft, yeah, it's good.
I go back down there, it's a bit
Just
harder.
a second. No, you can't go back down here. You're gonna get stuck. So what we're looking at here, guys, is because he is essentially now digging, we don't want to go any further. Okay, if we go any further than this, you might think to yourself, yeah, I'm just going to try and drive out of this. he'll end up chassising out here. So instead of that happening, we're going to, there's two options. Number one, we can,
We should be able to reverse it up.
no, you won't be able to reverse it up. I mean, if you want to try, I'll let you, but I'm telling you, you won't reverse it up. Till I've cleared this under here, you're not going to be reversing anywhere, trust me. You're soft. So I'm just trying to show you guys how to manage yourself in sand a bit better. Is your ESP on or off? Off. Good. So we're just trying to give him a bit of a compact track down here. Yeah, go back a little bit, just slowly into the, yep, stop. Okay. Now we're not really stuck yet, guys. We're just preventing us from getting very stuck.
Preventing us from having to get the max tracks.
Well, we might have to get the max tracks out, but I'm just seeing if I can. I'm just trying to show you everyone.
Because it's pretty hard patch right now. So
yeah, I'm just.
If we back down to that hard patch
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm just trying to try and show them the situation before they put themselves in a situation where they're stuck. Because if you've got a mate with you, this is what you can do to try and.
I don't think we're going to run it.
It's a sec. So I'm just making little, rather than the wheel having to drive up and then try and climb up over this sand. I'm trying to help the track by leveling out the sand to get him going. His girl got a little bit of clearance under there. Make sure your rear and front wheels follow this track that your front wheels have created, yeah? Because if you're driving on the same track that everything else is driving, then it'll be packed for the rear wheels.
Do you want to steer anyway, or should I just follow it?
Should almost follow it. You might have to steer slightly to the driver's side as you're coming up. Should be alright though. Don't do your left and right steering. I don't think that's helping right now, just because you're digging yourself when you do it. You're still remaining very slow. So off you go. Yeah, go for it. Give it some. No, it's up. The wheel's not following the track, that's the problem. Steering it off. No, because you are digging now. We're going down, so we're slowly going down.
So we should back out onto the hard stuff and get it from line?
Yeah, if you want. Try it that way. Should be right. You'll have to give it a little bit going back though. Yeah, keep going. Try it again. Give it a bit more speed. Alright, give it another go with a little bit more speed. We'll see how we go. Don't take the same track though. Pick a different line, because you don't want to sink back into that. Stinking in the back. See how I keep going back to you, right back on the hard stuff. Keep going more, 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 keep going, keep going, keep going. All right. Time to play some rally. Take the throttle controller to dash and try and just drive this straight without turning, straight through the soft stuff, crossing the track you were on before, and slowly veering yourself to the right of that tree.
Actually, so should I go to the right of my current tracks there that I've just dug up, so I should try and go a little bit more to the right here?
Yeah, whatever you think's good for you, just pick up speed. And as you're coming up, before you get to the tree, get a bit of a turn off to the right. Do allow for the fact you may not turn straight away, but you will turn with speed.
Just try an angle just to the right of where I am now, and just going straight up in the middle of all that choppiness.
Yeah, roger that. See how it goes this time. Now, I wonder how much different that would be with low tire pressures. I am curious, but can't be bothered dropping the air pressures. We left just enough air pressures we can drive back on the highway. Interesting thing was, without that extra lift in the back, you would have chassied out that last one, so very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. Just not enough power? What's it feel like in the car when you're trying to come up? Foot to the floor, no go?
Nothing. I guess once you get to like here,
can I have a go taking a line in between? I'll go around, take a line in between, see if I can get it with power.
Yeah, sure.
Just want to see here. Do you want this?
Yeah, take a crack at it. Still. Here, I'll move this tree branch so you can come over a little bit. The problem we had on the first one, I think, is coming down off that really soft sand. We washed off too much speed on the turn.
Yeah, I just want to try. I don't know whether I'm maybe giving you wrong instructions, so I just want to see from the driver perspective what I would be doing.
Yeah, but you're going to lose a lot of speed going deep. All right, here he goes. Yeah, but you had speed coming down. We were coming off a stock standard start. Which comes back to what we already knew, is generally on sand, you want to keep your momentum up as much as possible.
Yeah. Well, it's a good example of what happens when you
stop.
When you're coming from the...
Geez, we just turned this up a heap.
I didn't want to hit the glass.
You did.
Oh, did I?
Well, there's a track that runs right over the top of it, so...
all my steering.
Look at your chair up.
Alright, well...
Shall we carry on?
Carry on, give me the camera. We've got about 40% of battery left. So we can keep this going until the battery's almost run out. And then we'll head back out. Book. Okay guys, if you like what you're watching and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button.
I'll never see the words when time runs out. I think we lost ourselves for a minute. Couldn't see the ending for the beginning. The feelings that you have should be yours right now. Right now. If you want this love, maybe I should leave. 'Cause I don't wanna
And we got to remember also, we are running oh, well, with hot tires, 36 psi, so we're on highway pressures pretty much. I don't know what I was saying. It was 32 when it was cold, and now we're at 36 while the tires are hot. So we're basically in the sand, climbing the sand in soft sand at 36 psi.